here since 1968.
I like it in Willoughby.
It caters for all age groups.
So I've really enjoyed working in Willoughby.
I grew up in the suburbs and it's kind of like coming home.
Well, it's a very good area because it's close to Chatswood, so there are lots of shopping, and it's close to the city.
Artarmon is a great place to live, I reckon.
I don't think what I don't like or what I think there should be more of, but it's such a nice area.
I like the fact that Artarmon has a mixed a balance between high-rise and residential.
We were attracted to the heritage values of the area.
I like our street. It's got beautiful trees and pretty Federation cottages.
I love the old houses, the traditional old houses. I reckon they're the Federation style and that. I think that's terrific in the way that they're being preserved.
The scale and character of the area was certainly an attraction to us and remains an attraction as well.
I'd like to see it still retain the village atmosphere, which it's been able to do.
I think Willoughby is a very friendly area. I think it does have a sense of community.
The sense of community is really good in Willoughby.
Artarmon in particular has got a community spirit.
It gives you a sort of a feeling of placement.
It's nice and quiet and people's very nice.
It's sort of being a part of a community rather than like kind of every man for himself.
People get together, they know other people in their street, they have street parties, all of that contributes to a sense of community.
I think the different ethnic groups is really great.
Well, it's a very multicultural area, and I think that is absolutely fantastic.
I must say I really like Wilkes Plaza.
We've got Willoughby Leisure Centre, which has got all the sports there.
The shops around here, it's great.
Shopping and near the city.
Easy for us when we come back from work and then grab something to eat easily. But one thing I would complain is not enough cafe, that's all.
Oh, really?
Outdoor cafes are nice. It's still close to all the restaurants.
The transport is absolutely brilliant.
Convenient.
It's the most convenient place to live.
Close to city, close to everywhere.
How close it is to the city and public transport.
I guess I like the fact that I both live and work in the area, which means I don't have to commute to work.
We have a car that we really need to use, which is good.
It's hard to find parking.
And the access from the trains is fabulous.
Nice green areas and playground for children.
But also we've got the oval and the bowling green and the children's playground.
I know there's a tiny little one called Artarmon Reserve. My dog particularly enjoys Willoughby Park.
I'm heading in that direction.
I think Willoughby City is well on its way to sort of heading in the right direction.
I'm happy with what it is now.
More of the same.
More of the same.
On the whole, I think it's progressing pretty well.
If I'm living in Sydney, I'll be living here, yeah.
But 10 years later, I don't know whether I'm still living on the top of the building or not. I wish I get a house over this side.
We have to preserve the things that are good but not stand too much away in the progress. That's the obvious question, is always getting the balance between those.
So the worry is that it will change and be sold to developers and these beautiful Federation homes are replaced by huge blocks of flats, or Artarmon station is built up like St Leonard's, and it would just be nice to be able to keep it the village atmosphere, because we live like a village 10 minutes from the city.
I suppose what I'd like to see is that the character of the area retained.
I just like the way that Willoughby's area's been preserved.
The planning's good in terms, it's very strict where we are about what we can do, and I think that's good.
I think the heritage protection is excellent.
With some good infill design as well, so it doesn't need to be frozen.
Continue the good job they're doing of preserving what we've got with incremental developments.
I think Chatswood probably has reached its maximum, I would hope.
Chatswood, whilst it's developing a residential heart, which I think is fantastic, is also storing up quite a few problems for the future.
I wouldn't like to see too many more apartment blocks.
I think the unit development's appropriate.
We've got excellent facilities. The shopping centre is great.
I don't want that to goes to commercials.
I think some of the shopping strips need some attention as well.
I have grave misgivings about the way the infrastructure is developing in Chatswood itself.
That the traffic flow maintains and that local shopkeepers and local businesses can have enough parking.
I think a problem is in years are going to come is going to be traffic getting by along the Pacific Highway.
The trains have been so much worse since we first arrived in the area.
If I moved anywhere else, it wouldn't be as convenient.
I have concerns about policies to do with car parking associated with the units.
Maybe some more sort of parks as well.
Definitely some more trees.
It's nice to have some more sort of outdoor places, to go to.
One part of Willoughby Park is that the off-leash area doesn't have any kind of fencing.
I'd like them to put more lights in the park, which is rather dark, opposite my home.
I like the idea of the civic place, parts of the idea of the civic place development. I think that's a bold vision by council.
One thing is missing, I think, especially in the school, there is not much something related to Islam.
Things to do on the weekend.
I hope when I get older there'll be some more amenities for the elderly.
Giving people choice in the area.
I wouldn't like to see those services cut, particularly if they want to keep people living in their own homes.
I don't know how.
I don't know what can be done.
I think the councillors need to take a more holistic approach.
Communication is a great thing.
I trust council to do a good job. I think our councillors are very dedicated.
I honestly think that it's pretty on track. So I'm quite looking forward to 2010.
It's just a good place to live.